Hi everybody, welcome to PUBG on the PTS. It is the 19th of November 2019 and this is the new Vikendi. Well, I say new Vikendi. For this patch on the PTS and on the public servers next week, they've improved, in inverted commas, the Vikendi map. Now, I didn't really think there was anything wrong with Vikendi. One of the major changes, as you can see here, the river is now frozen all around the castle area, and it looks like all the way up to, I'm all the way down here near Volnova, which will make it much easier to get across, so you won't have to swim, won't have to use a car to get across the kind of bridges and places like that. So yeah, they've added more vehicles to Vikendi as well, which is a welcome change, but they've also messed around a little bit with the blue circle, with the blue, making it more in line with how the blue works on the other maps, which is a little bit a little bit disappointed about that, because I used to enjoy the way it works. The mountain at Mount Kresnik isn't as tall as it used to be, apparently, so it's easy to get around. Not that I thought it was difficult to get around there in the first place. And they've added more ups and downs, apparently, to give you more cover, because they felt that there wasn't enough cover on Vikendi. Again, something that I don't particularly agree with, because I always felt there was loads of cover on Vikendi, because you had loads of trees, there's rocks everywhere, and it does go up and down quite a lot. So I'm not really quite sure, I'm not really... I think the problem with Vikendi is that it had a very rough launch on console, especially. It didn't run smooth at all. People were falling through the map. Buildings weren't loading in, because of all the maps, apart from now the sort of redone Erangel, Vikendi is the one that is the most graphically impressive. And puts the most strain, especially on these little consoles like the PlayStation that I'm playing on at the moment, or the Xbox One. Now, I never really had any bad experiences, because I run PUBG off an external solid-state drive, which means I'd never had any loading in problems. And I always love the fact that on Vikendi you can be guaranteed to get very well. Well, I always felt if you took the time to loot, you could always get very well kitted up with like level 3 helmets, level 3 vests, level 3 bags. Okay, snipers weren't always that easy to get a hold of, but I love the way that the circle would come in slowly, so that you could get into firefights and generally play very tactically in the circles. You didn't have to rely on moving early. You could move very, very late in Vikendi, and that would still be an effective strategy. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Now they've added. I think they said they've added more sniper rifles as well. We've also got the new spike weapon. I don't know what you class it as, actually. So it's the weapon where you can put spikes across a road and it will blow people's tyres out as they drive over them. Probably not that much use on Vikendi now that the rivers are frozen and you can just drive across. It would definitely be a lot of use on Erangel, on the big bridges from the military base to the main island. So here we go. They've made the towns... I should be stopping really and looting up, shouldn't I? Oh, let's leave the radio on. They've also changed a few of the buildings in the towns, I guess probably to simplify them, and to improve performance, to encourage people to go to the towns and loot, because they recognise that people weren't going to them because they were too complicated. But we will see. As you can see, we're on the test server, so not that many people are actually playing. But we'll take the time, we'll go through and we'll see if we can see any of these changes. The only thing actually I don't like about Vikendi is the choice of the 9mm sub. They don't give you the vector on Vikendi. You just get the oh, what's it called? Is it the not the G35C? I'm showing my ignorance now, aren't I? MP5K. You just get the MP5K. Right, where can we loot? Where should we go next? If we go across the river. We'll leave Cosmodrome well alone. There's probably people over there. I must admit, I've played a few games of PUBG today. I'm trying to get onto Vikendi. And got a chicken dinner in the process. On Miramar, of all places, which was cool. I've done a video about that. Yeah, I don't think the MP5K is as good as the Vector. I'd rather probably use the G36C if I... There goes a flare. We've got a backpack. Oh, there we go, there's a backpack. Yeah, I'd rather use a G36C or a 416. Take a little bit. I like to take a lot of 9mm just in case I come across a VSS. See now. I'll stick with the Car 98 for now. Right, I see now. See, I'd much rather have the G36C. I think it's got more stopping power. In fact, I'd probably prefer to use the 416 as my distance weapon. In fact, what we'll probably do, I won't use the 416, I'll use the Mini 14 as my distance weapon. Get rid of the 7. We'll top up. So we've got enough 5 now. Just need some attachments. Let's darken up that red dot. We've got enough Molotovs for a right old party. Couple of first aid kits. See, this is what I love about Vikendi. You know, you can just wander around a bit, pick up plenty of stuff. Smoke grenade could come in handy, but we haven't got enough space. Let's dump this. What have we got here? The compensator. Those disc fragments are just for a community thing. Any other goodies? So I think I'll probably put the red dot on the G36. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, all seems to be running very, very smoothly. Gunfire off to my right, but a long, long way away. Probably towards... I don't think I need any more Molotovs. We've got 4 of the babies. Probably over towards Cosmodrome. Alright, we got a pan. 3 times. Energy drink. Nice circle. One thing I would say is the game does feel a little bit laggy compared to what it did. I don't know if this is because I've been playing an awful lot of Call of Duty recently. Obviously that is like 60 frames a second, really snappy controls. Like a nice level 2 backpack, nice level 2 helmet, a nice 4 times or 6 times, and I'd be very, very happy with that loadout. But yeah, the game seems to be running very, very smoothly, very, very good. God, Jesus, I thought that tree was somebody there. Well, I've given away my position, haven't I? Oh well. Yeah, the controls feel a little bit loose compared to what I remember. But one thing I can say is that the adrenaline buzz you get from getting into the top 10 and the top 5 and then getting a chicken dinner are as strong as ever. My fingers were shaking, my palms were sweating. I was very lucky actually, I had a good circle. And the final guy was, I don't know what he was doing, it was quite a small circle, the last bit. And he was hiding behind a rock, but he was hiding behind a rock in the middle, well, not in the middle, towards the middle of the final circle. So I was just playing the edge, as you do, and he was just there. God knows how he didn't see me going towards where I went to. I can only think that he was lying prone all the time. And when you lie prone, you can't move around that much, can you, if you're lying on your belly? And I think maybe that's what happened. So his field of view was restricted. Oh, it's level 2 back. There we go, extended mag, which we'll put on there. Put that one on there. Okay, not quite what I had in mind. The 8 times is A little bit too strong for me normally, but if that's all we've got, the 8 times is better than the 3 times. Nice, 4 times and 6 times would be better there. Got a respectable number of boosts now. Ooh. Where'd he go? Tell you what, it's difficult getting used to not having aim assist, I tell you, really is. Ah, nice 4 times. Brilliant. Just take stock of what we've got. Yeah, we're doing alright. I think we've got enough boost now. We'll have a quick look round here. Don't really need anything. What have I got? I've got 1 frag, 4 Molotovs, 2 smoke grenades. Suppressor on my sniper now. We are boosted out of our minds, as the doctor would say. But we need to go now, actually. Ooh, another. I don't need any more. Right, where'd I park the car? Oh, is that a VSS underneath? It is, isn't it? Not enough time to change. Where'd I park? gunfire off to my right. Just roll into this divot here. Play the edge. Play the sensible game. Let's have a look at this town. See if it looks any different. Right, what have we got next? Interesting. Beyond the town. So what we're going to have here is lots of people, well, a few people are going to be in the town. Well, there's only 12 people left alive. People are going to be already in these buildings, coming out of the town to here. Obviously, the majority of people have been coming up the map from this direction, from the southwest. So it sounds like they are fighting down in the town, so I could come through. How long have I got? 45 seconds. I could come through the town and post up here, or I could kind of follow the blue in with the vehicle and then kind of just see how things go. What we will do, let's get boosted up. Let's go. Actually, they might be quite. That gunfire might be a long way away. Bingo. Is that someone running? Ooh. Tricky this. I've got to take the car now. I've waited too long. I thought I saw someone there, but it could have just been the... Oh yeah, I did. Great. Oh, I got stuck on the bloody... geometry. Then the grenade blew my car up. Well done, sir. Well done. So there we go. That's the new Vikendi, albeit the nighttime version. Seems cool. Seems smooth. Yeah. So this is live on the PTS now. It is coming to the public servers on the 26th of November. So in 7 days' time. Enjoy. I'm sure we'll enjoy it. And really looking forward to probably playing a little bit more PUBG instead of playing Call of Duty all the time. Good night, and I'll see you again soon.